All right, let's pull back the curtain on a little piece of digital magic that you use every single day, probably without ever realizing it. It's called Token Refresh, and it's the real unsung hero that keeps you logged in and your online life running smoothly.
I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about this? You log into your email or your favorite social media app once in the morning, and it just works all day long. You're not constantly punching in your password. So what's going on? Well, the answer is a really clever security process that has totally mastered the balance between safety and convenience.
And it all starts by solving what we call the constant login problem. This is a classic tug-of-war in the world of digital security.
See, it's this fundamental trade-off, right? On one hand, for maximum Fort Knox level security, we can make your login token, your digital key, expire every 5 minutes. Super safe, but what a nightmare. You'd be logging in over and over and over again. On the other hand, we could give you a key that lasts for weeks. That's super convenient. But if a hacker ever got their hands on it, they'd have a long time to cause some serious damage. So how do you get the best of both worlds?
Well, the answer is this really elegant strategy that developers cooked up, the two-token solution. Instead of just one key, the system uses two, and each one has a very different, very specific job.
So first up, you've got the access token. Think of this as your workhorse. It's a very short-lived key that your app shows to the server every single time it needs to do something. And because it expires quickly, say every 15 minutes or so, any security risk is super limited.
And this is its partner in crime, the refresh token. Now, this is the secret sauce for convenience. It's a long-lived credential. It might last for days or even weeks. But here's the crucial part. Its only job is to go back to the authentication server and ask for a brand new access token. That's it.
The best analogy I've ever heard is a theme park. Your access token is your day pass. It gets you on all the rides, but at the end of the day, it's useless. Your refresh token, on the other hand, is your season pass ID card. You can't actually get on any rides with it directly, but you can walk right up to the ticket window, show them the ID, and they'll hand you a brand new day pass. No questions asked.
So how do these two tokens actually work together in the wild? Well, it all comes together in this smooth, automated little process that I like to call the refresh dance. It's this quiet, elegant back and forth between your device and the server that you never, ever see. And here's the real magic. It's all automatic. Just before your day pass, the access token, expires, your app quietly goes to the server and shows it your season pass ID, the refresh token. The server checks to make sure it's legit and then hands back a fresh new day pass. Your app just seamlessly starts using the new one, and you keep scrolling, totally unaware that this incredibly secure handover just happened in the background.
Okay, so that basic dance is the foundation for everything, but it actually gets adapted for a few different situations because, not all logins are created equal. So the refresh process has a few different flavors depending on what's going on. So we've mostly been talking about the standard flow, right? That's when you log directly into an app with your username and password. But what about when you hit a login with Google button? That's what we call single sign-on, or SSO. In that case, the app you're using isn't the one holding your season pass. Google is. So the app has to ask Google for a new day pass for you. And then you have service accounts, which are for computers talking to other computers. No people involved at all. They use a pretty similar process, but it's all optimized to make sure automated jobs never get cut off.
Now, as you can probably guess, when you're dealing with a credential as powerful as a refresh token, you have to do it right. So let's talk about the best practices for making this system both incredibly secure and super efficient.
Here is a huge performance tip. The smartest applications are proactive. Instead of waiting for a request to fail because the access token finally expired, they get ahead of it. When the token has, say, less than 5 minutes of life left, the app just goes ahead and gets a new one in the background. That way, there's always a fresh token ready, and you, the user, never see an error or a loading spinner. It's seamless.
And on the security side, the rules are ironclad. First, that super powerful season pass token has to be stored in a special lockdown vault on your device that no malicious code can get to. Second, the best systems practice rotation. This means every single time you use your refresh token to get a new one, the old one is immediately destroyed. And finally, you monitor everything. Every request for a new pass is logged, so you can spot any weird activity, like someone trying to use a stolen token.
Performance is all about staying one step ahead. As we said, be proactive. Refresh before you absolutely have to. In really big, complex systems, it's even smarter to batch requests together to reduce network chatter.
And for those critical machine-to-machine accounts, you build in a grace period, making sure a new key is always on deck so that important automated jobs never, ever fail.
So, as we wrap this up, it's pretty clear just how important this whole invisible process really is. It's like the silent guardian of our digital experience.
You know, this quote just nails it. The entire goal of token refresh is to be so good, so smooth, and so efficient that you never have to think about it. It just works. And that, my friends, is the hallmark of truly brilliant engineering.
So if there's one thing to take away, it's this. Token refresh isn't about making a compromise between security and convenience. It's the genius piece of engineering that allows us to have both at the same time. We get the tight security of a key that expires every few minutes, and we get the amazing user experience of staying logged in all day.
It's just a fascinating piece of our modern digital puzzle, isn't it? And it kind of makes you wonder, what other invisible technology is humming along right now, just beneath the surface, making everything you do online possible? Thanks for watching.